very much, Ms. Lamin, and just to honor the PS and his team this morning, and the director and the management, and also to honor the members of the media. Thank you very much. We're going on to the release of the November 2023 Advanced Level Examination results. The Zimbabwe School Examination Council Board and Management would like to advise the nation of the release of the 2023 November Advanced Level Examination results. With effect from today, 12 January 2024, 1500 hours, Advanced Level Examination candidates' results will be accessible to all candidates and authorized personnel online through the ZIMSEC portal, accessed through the ZIMSEC website, www.zimsec.co.zw. Please take note that this portal will be open for 5 days only. Heads of examination centers will be able to collect the results for their respective schools, centers from our regional offices on Monday, the 15th of January, 2024. The total number of candidates who set for the November 2023 examinations was 34,437 as compared to 36,945 in November 2022. There was a decrease of 6.79% in the candidature. In November 2023, 34,060 wrote 2 or more subjects compared to 36,385 in 2022. For those who wrote 2 or more subjects, 32,221 obtained grade E or better. This translates to a pass rate of 94.60% compared to 88% pass rate in November 2022. The pass rate for 2023 therefore increased by 6.60%. Coming to the school candidates, the total number of school candidates in November 2023 was 29,910 as compared to 31,088 for November 2022. Of these, 29,745 wrote 2 or more subjects, and 28,313 obtained grade E or better in 2 or more subjects, yielding a percentage pass rate of 95.19%, whereas in November 2022, 30,895 candidates wrote 2 or more subjects, and 27,747 obtained grade E or better in 2 or more subjects, yielding a percentage pass rate of 89.81%, an increase of 2.92%. And now to private candidates. The total number of private candidates in November 2023 was 4,527. Of these, 4,315 wrote 2 or more subjects, and 3,908 obtained a grade E or better in 2 or more subjects, which translated to a percentage pass rate of 90.57. While in November 2022, the total number of private candidates was 5,857. Out of this number, 5,490 wrote 2 or more subjects, and 4,273 obtained grade E or better in 2 or more subjects, which translated to a percentage pass rate of 77.83%. In November 2023, private candidates performed better than the same cohort in 2022 by 12.74%, while the performance of school candidates also increased by 2.92%. And now to the issue of gender. The total number of female school candidates who sat for 2 or more subjects in November 2023 advanced level examinations was 15,141 as compared to 15,503 who sat in November 2022. Of this number, 14,594 passed 2 or more subjects, yielding a 96.38% pass rate, while in November 2022, 14,193 passed 2 or more subjects, yielding a 92.32% pass rate. This translates to a percentage increase of 4.06%. The total number of male school candidates who sat for 2 or more subjects was 14,603, of which 13,719 passed 2 or more subjects, which translates to 93.95% pass rate, an increase of 6.67% points from the 87.28% for 2022. It could also be noted that female candidates performed marginally better than their male counterparts. I think this has always been the same for secondary education. Now coming to the special needs candidates. The total number of special needs candidates who sat for the November 2023 advanced level examination was 34. Of these, 33 wrote 2 or more subjects and 29 obtained grade E or better, yielding a percentage pass rate of 87.87%. In comparison to the total number of special needs candidates in November 2022, which was 30, of these, 26 wrote 2 or more subjects and 22 obtained grade E or better, yielding a percentage pass rate of 84.62%. This translates to a percentage increase of 3.25% in 2023. The candidates were in 4 different categories, namely enlarged print, braille, hearing impairment, and physical impairment. At this juncture, it is imperative to remind all candidates, parents, and stakeholders that the continuous assessment learning activities, CALAs, are an integral part to the candidates' learning assessment. Candidates who do not submit their CALAs are considered to have not completed their assessment. Therefore, they do not receive results. This policy position was communicated extensively from the onset by our parent ministry and by ZIMSEC itself. In conclusion, we would like to extend our gratitude to all those who were involved in the November 2023 advanced level examination processes, with a special mention to the school administrators, teachers, markers, ZIMSEC staff for the hard work and dedication in marking the examinations and making it a success. We want to thank as well our parent ministry for their usual support, and also the Ministry of Finance and Development for their usual support. ZIMSEC hereby takes this opportunity to wish all the candidates the best of luck in their future studies and endeavors. I thank you. Probably the percentage of students who don't submit, it's a small percentage, but probably we get that later on, not now, isn't it? Yes, we can't give it now, but these are not big percentages, but we have had along the year, sometimes parents are phoning and say that my child wrote an examination and they are missing results. And we normally would ask them to go back to the schools and so forth. But some of those reasons of the missing marks would certainly be the lack of completion of the assessment processes of the color. So that's what happens. But normally schools would make sure, but certainly you find there are some people who don't do their homework. I think that's just a natural process. That would, but these are not big percentages because schools know that very well. But you can't whip everybody to say submit. Some people don't do homework. I think that's the process that will be there. But it's not a huge percentage certainly. But there are some people who don't do homework. I think that was the first question. The second question related to
lower entry.
To lower entry. I think it may be hard to say this is the reason for lower entry. Again, I wouldn't say that it's a big percentage, but you understand that when we get entries for A-level, we are getting feed from people that come from O-level who register for A-level. And obviously from the past years, during the COVID period, we had some issues of some people withdrawing from A level and so forth, because the current crop who are doing A level results probably registered for their A's during the COVID pandemic. And those are some of the effects of the COVID pandemic that some people may not have registered. But these are not huge percentages, but we just want to highlight, every time and then to see the progression. But obviously, COVID has had an impact on school enrollments, on people who would go to school, and I think we are all aware of that. Thank you.
Are there any other questions?
I think it's good to highlight, I think as you would ask, to say our examination processes were very smooth. From the onset of examinations, we didn't have any leakages, which is something very substantial. And this is why we say that examinations writing is really a national issue, and we thank all the other arms of security. That's why we thank headmasters as well. So we are presenting really a clean, result session, which had no problems. And obviously, it's a result of some of the measures that we put in place. And people always ask and say, what measures did you put in place? But examinations are a security process, so we don't, enumerate this. But there are quite a number of adjustments that we had to do in deployment of papers, and sometimes in removing certain centers to say that they don't receive papers where we are not happy with the security of the situation. But all that we can say is that we are very happy to just present clean results from the onset of the examinations to the finalization of the results. I think that is a ministry question that you may do, but as you realize that our examinations here, a student is able to access them as long as they are a candidate and they've paid their ZIMSEC examinations that allows them to be a candidate, and therefore they've got their numbers and they can access their results because you have registered as a ZIMSEC candidate, and therefore we will give you your results. That's why parents and all authorized people can have results. So these results at national level have nothing to do with a school. They are national results, and a person is even away from the school, like for A level, so you are able to access your results and go through. I think that's what I would say.
Thank you very much, I think, for the question, and colleagues. I think from the ministry we have been very clear and we remain very consistent. I would just want to add to what Professor Mwenje said. There is really no policy of withholding results of any candidate, be it at grade 7, O level and A level. It is very clear, the ministry has been pronouncing that emphatically to say it's a big no. And I think if you have been watching colleagues as a ministry, we have been going right around the provinces with the minister, and that is one of the things that the minister has been talking about and being very clear to all our heads to say you will never and you can't withdraw. So wherever we have found such practice, we have definitely taken action because from the ministry point of view, it is a disciplinary issue. So we say no, and the prof is very clear to say at national level, there is really no contract between the candidate and the school. If for any reason the parent has not paid, fees, I think the procedures are very clear. It is a contract between the parent and the school. So you take any other legal action that you can then be able to take. And to us, withdrawing results for our candidates is a violation of their rights. To me, it is as simple as that, colleagues.